Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, wow, what a beautiful Sunday morning here. It's Sunday, the 26th of October, and a beautiful day here in Port Elliot, South Australia. And I'm rosboundy psychic medium bringing you the daily card reading. I was almost going to say Lenormand, but I'm using the Kipper deck today because it's one of the weekend days. So that's the gist of how I'm moving around some of the different decks. Even though at the moment it's just the Lenormand and the Kipper, I might take up the oracles again at some point, or the tarot. We'll see. What does the future bring? We're sort of finding out. I don't see the cards as future telling, but they can give a gauge of the energies that are around at the moment that may influence what's going to come ahead. So, take in what you need to from the reading that I'll give today, and it is only just an interpretation of how I'm seeing things coming through with the guidance of Spirit as well. You do the same as you're moving through how you're understanding what I might be saying or what you're gaining directly from the cards yourself with your help from your spirit guides, okay? Let's go across to the cards. Now, here we go. We've got the Kipper deck from Ciro Marchetti. Here we are down here. His beautiful artwork. And the reason I mention fortune telling is because it is sort of labelled, subtitled fortune telling deck. Well, it could be its messages in whatever way we're needing to hear something for our benefit throughout our day to day. Even though when you see thief come down as the first thing, you sort of went, really? Okay, let's see what these are going to bring. Now, I read the spread here as the central card being the theme for the day. The left card is the heart, is the home space. I was going to say heart is the home space. Home is where the heart is. I think that's what popped through the mind. So this is the home space, and the right card is our workspace. So we've got the thief as our theme, the privileged lady in our home space, and the main male in the workspace, which is interesting because the main male was in the home space yesterday, so he's switching roles a bit today. And this one here is the guidebook. Now, on the weekends, I don't use the owl cards. I just give them a rest. They're sleeping, listening, doing whatever they need to. So I'm going to zoom in, grab the guidebook. So here are our three cards we're looking at in detail, and grabbing the guidebook, and we'll move ahead with the reading. So Thief, card 24. What we can see is a very challenging and negative card going by this description. Okay, I am reading it now. So this is a very challenging and negative card. In a dark and foggy alley with distant gas lamps on the wrong side of Marble Arch, we meet my pronunciation, the emphasis is in the wrong place. Okay, can I start again? So, in a dark and foggy alley with distant gas lamps on the wrong side of Marble Arch, we meet that ragamuffin pickpocket, a thief. Literally, this card means theft, embezzlement, and loss, either material or emotional. If the card's in the front or above the significator, you may recoup the loss. Behind, below, or far away, and when reinforced by other challenging cards, it's likely gone forever. And that is referencing for the grand tableau where the positioning of this card would be. Well, it is in the centre, it is our theme, so we need to take note, especially as a theme for the day today. So more abstractly, it stands for what's been taken away, removed, separated, distant, or absent. So thief can stand for few or fewer, in contrast with the card 11. Well, we haven't got that one here, so no issues. When this card appears, you should be warned. It either indicates a loss, not just in the literal sense of theft, but simply missing out on something. The thief card can sometimes represent dishonesty of thought and approach rather than a physical act. So just remember and consider that what was honestly earned is genuinely yours. So it's an awareness factor for today. Okay, so definitely it could represent a loss or theft of any kind, be it the money, the goods, the love, or the friendship. That's the emotional side. So if it's a head, oh, that's to do with the thing again, the positioning. So it does seem to be indicating an awareness, have the awareness of what's happening around you. Is it your instigation if you're the ragamuffin, or are you the person being stolen from? And the other, maybe influences that are distracting. So take a bit of a look as to inner self, in which aspect it is that the thief is occurring, and then feel into what part of that, whether physical or emotional, or that type, that it's, we are body, mind, soul. So what are you thinking? Has it moved into the doing and all that sort of stuff? If it's not something you're feeling happy about, see what can be done, okay, to rectify or alleviate, or, this is an awareness, a warning. The card is here for a reason and a purpose, okay? So take some steps to look at what this is meaning for you today. Okay, now in the home space, we're going to go to card 12, which is the privileged lady. This being in the home space, we meet the privileged lady, the epitome of wealth, ease, youth, health, beauty, and charm, as she strolls across the wide lawn past the orchid house. Lavishly dressed in the latest fashion, she gives us the relaxed look of a lady used to admiration. So, this card stands for fun, creativity, luxury, the good life, and all beautiful things. She can also be the best friend of the main female, which could be you, okay, being that's if you are female. But we haven't got the main female card here in this reading, so she is the female counterpart of the wealthy man. Okay, with other challenging cards, she may be wayward. Well, there we go with the thief being a challenging card as our theme. She may be wayward, headstrong, and stubborn, so be wary of how you treat the privilege. Is it yours that's being expressed, or is it someone else's that is in your home space, that privilege? Is it grating you the wrong way? All sorts of reasonings and thoughts behind this one. So take note of how you are being as a privileged lady, the privileged feminine energy, the whichever it's manifesting for you through your day to day. So couple that with the warning of the thief, what's being taken away from you, that you might feel less than the privilege that you deserve. All sorts of ways of interpreting this, okay? And Spirit's saying awareness. It's bring it to your mind. Do if needing to, okay? So I'm getting a bit of a do if needing to for this message today, okay? And as we go across to the main male, which we had yesterday, it is the man. And there's not really much else that can be described about this card. And he is in the work mode. He's in the workspace. So thinking about it already. So if you're work for yourself or anything like that with business and have the responsibility of a lot of things within your business, maybe you're needing to put on that masculine energy if you're female like I am, a woman. There could be the absolute, yes, there's a man that's going to be influencing what the work situation might be if you are working, or it's just the relaxing, Sunday, day off, that type of thing, and there isn't really the work emphasis and you're just enjoying time going out with your man, whether it's boyfriend, husband, really good friend, that type of thing. So it is in keeping with the time, this man's a fine gentleman, a so-called man of qualities, and we meet him in his study. So note the paintings in the study refer to other cards. So there we go. It represents you or your main influence of the opposite sex, whichever way it is for you. Yes, in the work mode, but in respect of it's the thoughts, it's the getting some action done. Doesn't have to be your main influence of income generation, whether it's your job or your business. It could just be that in this workspace that this card's representing today, that it's just having the time off because it is a day. It's generally Sundays are a day of rest, relaxation, recuperation, and all that type of stuff. because of our society, the structure we have of the 5 or 6 day working week. So enjoy the time off with your man, and couples with the man of quality with the privileged lady energies. Each side of the thief, something is happening that you're needing to be aware of, because it could be either or that's being targeted. I was thinking triggered, but targeted's the word, from the thief. Have your eyes open. Take note of what's happening around you, and really do, if you need to, rectify whatever situation it is that's happening. Okay, so that is the reading. That is the reading for today in its rawest sense. Take what you feel from that is the messages that I've received through Spirit to tell you, and that you can bring it into your heart life in whatever way it's meaningful and needs to be for your life situation. Okay? So I'll leave it there. I'll pop up my website. Being a Sunday, enjoy yourselves. I do have spaces. I fit time in for whatever is convenient for those who want readings one-on-one or recorded like I do these. So, and good morning, Keza. Morning, Ros, and everyone. You're the only one early in this wonderful Sunday morning. Maybe you didn't have a sleep in, or did you? Lovely to see you, Keza. And I'm just about to finish. So have a wonderful day, everyone. Be blessed, be your best, and I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.